Before we start the investigation, there's something I gotta tell you. Oh, bro, what? What do you mean before we start the investigation? Oh, come on, man. Let Shuichi take the main role. You're my sidekick from now on.
Huh?
Your sidekick?
You know...
I'm more of a scientist kind of guy, so I'm not really cut out for investigations. You don't seem that smart, but that's a good quality to have for an investigation.
Listen up.
Plus, the only stage fit for Kaito Momoda, Luminary of the Stars, is the universe itself. So I'll leave the details to you. Pave the path for my success.
But...
Yeah, alright, bro. But I don't know what to do as a sidekick.
Don't worry.
Like the video if you think I'll be able to solve the murder in the investigation phase. I'll make all the tough calls. You just gotta do what I say. So I have to...
I mean...
He loves to make decisions on his own, doesn't he? Sure does. So...
Huh?
I'll take full responsibility. Since you're my sidekick, there's nothing to worry about.
Got it.
Alright, bro. Say less. All the blame's on you? Alright, let's get started. First, we gotta check the Monokuma file. Yeah, that we do. Yeah, right. Kaito making me a sidekick like this. Could it be he's trying to take over for Kaede? I'm scared. I try hard not to be, but I'm scared. I can't stop thinking about the pain and sadness that comes if I reveal the truth. Wait, what? I mean, I remember this, but what truth is he talking about? That's what I'm afraid of. Is he trying to help me? Yeah. Probably. Or he's just being kind of... Whoops, hold on. Hey, what's the matter? Let's check the Monokuma file already. Oh, right. At Kaito's behest, I looked over the Monokuma file. The victim is Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. He had a shackle on this whole time? The body was discovered in the gym. The cause of death was drowning. His body was consumed by piranhas until only bones remained. No other injuries can be confirmed at this time. Wait, what is that? What do you mean? What? There's less written here than before. I've got a bad feeling about this. The time of death isn't written here, so that obviously matters. I mean, he drowned, so he could have drowned like last. Where'd they get these? Oh, the piranhas were from Himiko's room. So was he put in there before? Like way before? Like 3 days ago, or not 3 days? Obviously not 3 days ago, but like during nighttime or during setup.
Remember.
The previous Monokuma file indicated Rantaro's time of death, correct? The victim is Rantaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected.
But
The Monokuma file this time doesn't indicate a time of death. Did Monokuma mess up? Yeah, absolutely. No, this was intentional. Monokuma told us that he wouldn't give us any information that would reveal the culprit.
But
Thinking about it that way, it implies that the information would be damning evidence for the culprit. So that means the key to this case is the time of death. Well,
well done.
there you go. I knew I picked a good sidekick. There's one more thing in the Monokuma file that catches my eye. No other injuries could be identified at this time. Ryoma's cause of death, drowning? Well, yeah, he can't breathe underwater. It says drowning, but if that's the case, we might be able to unravel the case from there. Monokuma file 2 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
All right.
Now that we're done with the Monokuma file, we can get started on the investigation. My first command to my new sidekick is investigate everywhere and find clues that will lead us to the core. Okay, bruh. He's pretty commanding, as I expected. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Enter. Okay, so where's the... Guess it's not important. Let's look at the light panel. is this? Then you don't have to wait on me. It is the control panel for the stage lights. It allows you to raise and lower the baton. The baton. Baton? How did I read that as baton? Is it because I'm illiterate? Probably. I see. Okay, well, I guess that was it. Did she change poses? What's his vent? Okay, well, let's talk to Kibo. Although there are many unknown variables, the first thing we need to make clear is, when was Ryoma murdered? Well, in the middle of the show, obviously. Alright, bruh. The culprit knew how Himiko's trick works and took advantage of it to kill Ryoma. In other words, everyone watching the show isn't suspicious. Wait, what? How stupid is Kaito? Somebody call him out. Kaito, you didn't attend the show either, did you?
Well, that's...
No, but I'm still not suspicious. I forgot a promise, so I was just eating breakfast.
Of course.
You got it? I'm not suspicious.
Dear.
I do not understand how that explanation is supposed to convince me. Kibo does have a point. That was it? Okay, Tenko.
Hey, degenerate male!
If Himiko says it's magic, then it's magic. Got it? I'll use my Neo Aikido to obliterate any degenerate male who bullies Himiko. But if we don't understand the magic trick, how can we possibly survive the trial? Okay. Oh, I guess we have to talk. Why is Kirumi up there, first off? It's not first off. We've done a lot before that.
How can this be?
Gonta could have saved him. No, Gonta should have saved him. Gonta, what's wrong? When piranhas attacked Ryoma, if Gonta had dived into tank, then Gonta could have helped Ryoma. But Gonta got scared, and too scared to do anything.
Idiot.
Gonta really sorry.
Come on, man.
A man shouldn't apologize so easily. And even if you had jumped in, they just would have eaten you too. Those were vicious Amazonian ass-eating piranhas.
That's true.
And from what I read in the Monokuma file, you couldn't have saved him anyway, Gonta. Huh? Really? Does it say that in the Monokuma file?
You know,
You haven't even read the Monokuma file yet? Can Gonta read?
Gonta not smart.
Okay. No, Gonta not really understand it. Gonta not smart enough to be help. What are you talking about? If you got time to apologize, you've got time to read the file. If you think you can't help, then work till you can. That's what you can do.
You're right.
That's right, Gonta. You're a huge help. There's some information that only you know after all. Information only Gonta know? Wasn't Gonta helping set up? So he would know, like, who's handling the... Well, only him? I don't know about only him, but somebody who was handling the piranha tank.
Remember.
During the show? You went up on the stage. That was about 20 seconds before the piranha dropped, right? Yeah, because Gonta worry about Himiko.
Could it be?
Did you see inside the tank? Did you see Himiko or Ryoma?
No.
No, Gonta see no one in tank. Gonta kinda surprised. Aw, you can't do that. We're still in the middle of the show. But if Gonta do nothing, Himiko get eaten by piranhas. Huh?
But you know.
But when the piranhas were dropped and the curtains opened, Ryoma was in the tank, right? Yeah, that right.
So.
And then when did Ryoma get in there? You didn't see it happen?
Oh, Gonta see.
Gonta don't know. Everyone see Ryoma in tank when piranhas drop in. After that.
Sorry.
Sorry, Gonta should have watched tank better.
Ass.
Like I said, a man shouldn't apologize so easily. Yeah, you're right.
You know.
But this is a problem. Now I'm even more stumped. Even if Himiko's disappearing was part of the Underwater Escape Act, how did Ryoma get into the tank? Was that part of Himiko's trick? I'm positive that mystery will be an important point of this case. Gonta's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your Monopad. So that the areas for investigation are probably going to be in here and then Himiko's room. I'm glad Himiko made this game more difficult. Now I won't be nearly as bored. Time to work hard to solve this mystery. Get ready, culprit, because here I come. Alright, Kokichi's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Oh god, here we have Sumiki. If Himiko doesn't tell us how the trick works, we won't know how Ryoma was killed, right? But with the way she is, how do we convince her?
Could it be?
Oh, what if Ryoma was a former apprentice of Himiko's master and vowed revenge on him? Wait, what? Oh. Wait. And he murdered a lookalike version of himself in order to sabotage her show.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's happened before, probably. Okay, useless. Mew also wasn't here.
Hey!
Hey, Flemwad, there's something I need you to tell me. That's not a very polite way to ask someone for something.
You know.
It's got nothing to do with the incident, but I heard Gonta captured you guys last night. The hell was that all about? I was running around, so I got no clue what happened.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. Tell me too. I was also running, so I still don't know what went on. How did Miu escape from Gonta? She's not strong enough to fight him.
Why, you?
Chop chop, you slimy shit. Well, I suppose you could say that Gonta was tricked into kidnapping us. The first ones to get captured were Kibo, Kyo, Tsumugi, Tenko, and I. Himiko and Angie were brought in later. From the gym, right?
Okay.
Exactly. And Kokichi left the room after around 9 p.m. Around 9 p.m. So they must have been brought in about 5 minutes before that.
If I remember correctly.
We were all forced to participate in Gonta's insect meet and greet. We were freed about an hour into nighttime, around 11 p.m.
I see.
So from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., everyone there had an alibi. And then those people without an alibi are me, Kirumi, Maki, and Ryoma. Yeah, but Ryoma's dead, so unless you're trying to say this is a suicide. I mean, if Ryoma died from drowning, then wouldn't there be considerable damage to his body if he was left in the tank overnight? Like noticeable, not you need an autopsy. Or actually, we don't have access to his body, so I'm gonna assume that the no other injuries can be discerned at this moment is just a throwaway line, because the body is bones now, so there's not many other injuries besides like bones breaking that you can see. But I don't know, his body looked like freshly drowned, so I imagine it hadn't been in there for 8 hours or so, unless they like drowned him, took the body out, laid it out somewhere, and then put him back in there and then threw him in the piranha tank or some shit. I see you've learned what an alibi is, thanks to the previous incident. What the fuck is this insect meet and greet bullshit?
Why?
By the way, Mew, how are you able to get away from Gonta? Well... Oh, yeah, I remember now. I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
Huh?
Secret woman weapon? Weren't you there when Gonta said this?
Wait.
Hey, what's a secret woman weapon? Is she trying to laugh it off?
Come on, man.
Shuichi, let's just leave her be. Listening to her will just tire you out.
You're right.
You're probably right. Perhaps it's better to get the truth out of her at the class trial. Insect meet and greet has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alright, who else was not involved?
However,
I never would have imagined such a cool murder happening at such a fun show. Why did the culprit commit such a barbaric act? Did they wish to see us panic?
no.
I don't think that was the sole motivation. There was some other reason for it. There had to be. And that reason must be related to Himiko's magic show somehow. So that means the culprit knew of Himiko's trick and made use of it, yes? If that's true, did Himiko tell someone? Someone who thinks the trick is actual magic?
Well then.
Since the show was used, we must investigate the trick as well. That's true. Kyo murmured almost to himself, then walked to the back of the stage. Is there anything to investigate backstage? Let's follow him. We should investigate the entire area anyway. We followed Kyo backstage. I wasn't ready to go back there, but okay. Oh. Where did this rope come from? This is a pretty long rope. What was it used for? I estimate it is roughly 65 feet in length. 65. Why 65? You can tell just by looking at it?
But of course.
I am well versed in ropes. I once visited a village where their use was commonplace. Yo! Word, Kyo? When it was time for me to leave, the women of the village all begged me to stay. I find that deeply disturbing, but I have to focus on this investigation. Anyway, what is this rope? Could this be related to the case? Nah, probably not. There's probably a wet rope over here for no reason. What? There's a puddle behind the staircase. This isn't a puddle from when we broke the tank. The floor around it is completely dry. Perhaps someone who was wet was here, doing something.
That's true.
Changing wet clothes?
But
But how would you get from the water tank to this space behind the staircase?
could it be?
This may be a vital clue for understanding the underwater escape trick. Wet staircase has been added to the triplet section of your notepad. This staircase goes up to the top of the stage. Inspecting it closely, I can see that some places on the side are wet. That might have something to do with the puddle next to it. Alright, let's talk to Kyo.
Listen.
Since the show is used for the murder, we must investigate Himiko's trick as well. Perhaps there are clues here? Oh, we did those. Is there something here? No, let's decide that after we search it. Investigate anything that stands out. Okay, so there's more, but what more is there? Oh, the tank itself. There's nothing strange about it from behind, other than the large size. It's a normal tank. All sides of the tank seem to be made of a special type of glass. I see no hidden doors. Very mysterious. How, I wonder, did Himiko escape from the tank?
That's right.
Well, if we figured it out easily, it wouldn't be a magic trick.
However.
I believe that if we figure out the route Himiko took, we will discover how Ryoma got in there. That is true. There's a high probability that they used the same route. To reveal how Ryoma got into the tank, I need to reveal how Himiko managed to get out of it. I've investigated just about everything to do with the stage, but I still don't know how the trick was performed.
Hey, so
Hey, how long are you gonna investigate here? We still gotta find the culprit, you know? Come on, let's go. What?
Kaito.
What? Oh, he meant specifically there. Okay. Let's do the stage. Oh no, we still have people to talk to. Okay, let's do Angie then. Oh, that's right. We need to ask Angie about the stage.
Angie.
Hey, Angie, I wanted to ask you some questions about the stage. Yep, I was in charge of all the art. I even built and painted the stage.
Then
Then, do you know anything about Himiko's trick? How it worked, perhaps?
No?
No, I don't know the trick. Himiko only said it was magic. I see. I suppose she didn't tell Angie the secret either. By the way, you asked other people to help you with the preparations, right?
Yep.
Yep. We started the prep work yesterday. Lots of people helped out. Like when we were moving the heavy tank and the stairs from Himiko's research lab. Me and Kibo helped with that. The tank had a pulley, but because it was so huge, it was still a lot of work.
Right.
And I asked Kirumi to sew the curtains because I hate sewing.
Thanks. Be
So
careful.
basically, it's all thanks to Atua that the show was a success. No, it's all because of us. Was it really the success? Somebody died. By the way, were the piranhas your idea?
Because.
On its own, the Underwater Escape Act is no different from a normal magic show.
So divine.
I thought it would make the show more exciting and divine if we used piranhas.
Atua has spoken.
That's what Atua told me. So Atua gives you that kind of advice too, does he? And about the piranha tank and the timer, those were from Himiko's lab, correct?
Of course.
Yep. According to the piranha tank's manual, it's synced up with the timer. When the timer goes off, the bottom of the piranha tank will open automatically. I see. That means that most of the equipment came from Himiko's lab.
And then.
And right when we finished the prep work and we're about to take a break, Gonta captured us, so we couldn't rehearse at all. Oh yeah, Gonta was going around attacking or capturing people, kidnapping people. When Gonta let us go, it was already nighttime, so we couldn't go back to the gym. Oh yeah, you can't enter the gym at nighttime.
Yup.
So we decided to come to the gym today, before the morning announcement.
Thank you.
Himiko and I were waiting for the gym to open. Oh, I was so relieved the set was intact. So no one could have snuck into the gym before those two got there. Which means it was either those two or it happened last night. What's up, Shuichi? Are you worried because of this confusing incident?
But.
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Atua said so. What?
Atua has spoken.
Pretty much. You have nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about?
No.
Nothing can escape Atua's sight. Not even the culprit. Atua is truly a divine force to be reckoned with. Angie is starting to sound more and more creepy. Like she murdered Ryoma because he disrespected her religion. Now we just have Himiko, who's probably not gonna say anything. Yeah, my magic was supposed to make everyone smile.
Himiko.
Don't worry, everyone is smiling. I don't think any of us can smile right now except Angie. Himiko, if it's alright, are you ready to talk about your underwater escape trick? We need to understand how your trick works if we're gonna solve this mystery.
What are you saying?
There's no trick to my underwater escape act. It was magic. You're still saying that? Do you understand the situation we're in?
Stop it.
No matter how much you guys threaten me, my answer won't change. It was magic. But
I'll protect you.
okay, your time's up. The Q&A session is now over. Unless you want to feel the full volcanic wrath of my Neo Aikido. Man, this guard is more strict at... Jesus Christ. This guard is more strict than the security at idol events. Okay, well, near the water tank. It's the large water tank from the escape trick. The glass is broken. It's in bad shape. There's his handcuffs. Did you guys really need to break the glass? Everything's soaked now. Well, if we had left Ryoma's body there, we wouldn't have been able to investigate. I guess it would have taken way too long to just empty the whole tank with a bucket.
Okay.
What's that panel on the ground? It was a lot to clean up, but at least we can investigate the tank now. There might be a clue around here. I should take a closer look. Yeah, you're right. You should. Because we broke the glass, there isn't much of anything left in the tank. But I should investigate the area thoroughly. There's bound to be something. The glass panel. There's a square pane of glass at the bottom of the water tank. It doesn't look like a broken piece. The other fragments are far more random than this, and smaller. It's nearly impossible for the broken water tank to produce such a perfect square of glass. Then what exactly is this pane? Square glass pane has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Who put the piranhas in here? Who did that? Glass. The fragments of the broken glass water tank have been piled up. There's so many tiny pieces. Gonta and Tenko certainly didn't hold back when they threw Kibo at the glass. Ryoma's belongings. So he's got a key. Is that a watch? And then his monopad? And then his clothes. Ryoma's belongings are all gathered together. His clothes, his monopad, the key to his room. Oh, it said it there. That's it. If we use this key, we can investigate Ryoma's room. What's in his room to investigate?
Remember.
The motive video. Oh yeah. We should find out whose video Ryoma had. Then, you think Ryoma was killed because of that video?
No.
I can't say for certain, but we should check just in case. Although, he might have had my video. If that were the case, I might be a suspect. Well, no point thinking about that now. Alright, we'll save his body for last. Actually, yeah, we'll save his body for last. Is there anything suspicious about this curtain? It's been bothering me. What was that curtain for? So you can't see how she does the trick, I'm guessing. It was in order to hide the water tank. When Himiko was performing her escape, this was closed to prevent us from seeing. Oh, so that's what it is. Then is it some kind of clue? I don't believe so. I don't see anything suspicious about it. But I mean, if you think about it in a certain probably biased way, the killer pretty much had to know something about the trick, right? Because to put his body in there, how goes the investigation? I have like no leads so far. My main current suspicion is on Kaito, but that's just because he's trying to spearhead the investigation through Shuichi. But they were trying, or they used the cover of the curtain to plant Ryoma's body in there. They also could have used the piranhas to hide any more evidence that could have been gathered by looking at the body, but I don't think that's the case. Right? Okay, well, handcuffs. Handcuffs? Why are there handcuffs here? Because he was handcuffed. Did you not see that? Still locked. There were small scratches on them. Well, yeah. They were locked because his bones disconnected. The cuffs appear to be stainless steel, so not too hard to scratch. They must have been scraping against something hard or sharp. Would you not just assume that it was from the piranhas biting it while they were eating Ryoma? What are those handcuffs? Were they in the tank? But I've never seen handcuffs in the warehouse. Where'd they come from? Probably also Himiko's room. That's true. There weren't any in the warehouse, so where did they come from? If they weren't in the warehouse, another place that might have handcuffs is... Could it be... he's a prisoner? What? Would Himiko's room not... would the magician's room not have handcuffs in it? Also, what? Was it? What the fuck are you talking about? No, it wasn't. We went in there. It was just tennis. Unless the bathroom had like a fucking jail cell in it or something. Ryoma's lab wasn't just for the ultimate tennis pro, but also the ultimate prisoner. So perhaps some element of that was in his lab as well. Scratched handcuffs has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. The piranhas. That's not a bucket. It's a bucket full of piranhas. Gonta said that he picked up all the piranhas and put them in here. Oh, okay. I can't believe Gonta would do that with his bare hands. Wait. Yeah, I can. When I think that Ryoma is inside their stomachs, I don't even feel like eating them. Did you before? Why would you consider eating them in the first place? Gonta is great. Only the strong can survive in this world that Atua has created.
Amen.
The least we can do is pray for Ryoma's soul that he may enter Atua's kingdom. Can he really go there looking like this?
But.
Those piranhas sure were a miraculous mystery. Maybe Atua was behind those videos too. What are you talking about? I noticed it right as the show started.
What a surprise.
I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing. Yeah, but like I don't trust you.
No.
More piranhas? Are we trusting her? What? They multiplate? Fucking multiplate? What? They multiply overnight? There's no way they could reproduce that fast. Atua's bullshit. Kill anti-burner on the stake. Which, compared to yesterday, the piranhas look super cramped into that tank. They did. They were packed to the brim. Odd. So they looked more crammed together. But that just means that Ryoma was in there. But that doesn't make much sense as to why they didn't lambs to slaughter. It doesn't make sense as to why they waited until he was dropped into the tank to start eating him. Because that's what I thought at first. I thought he would just be in the tank already. Instead of like like he would have dropped into the tank with the piranhas instead of Himiko's magic trick being the way he got in there. Is what I would think.
Dear.
The water was too murky, so I couldn't tell how many more piranhas there were. That's another thing. The water was unclear. I'm confused. You're confused, but what do you mean? What part are you confused by? Because I think yesterday I said the water being murky. I think I like drew the connection of piranhas don't really attack unless there's blood in the water, like unless you're bleeding or they're starved. So Ryoma wasn't bleeding, right? When he was in the tank above when he was with the piranhas above the tank, right? Otherwise the piranhas just would have eaten him there. But then that begs the question, why didn't they eat him there? But anywho, so if we go on the assumption that the piranhas were starved, they're probably not shitting or producing any bodily waste, so that wouldn't murk up the tank. But some dirty little 3'6" man in there would.
Oh my.
But anyway, it was super crammed. That was one too many supers. Were the piranhas in Himiko's lab? Yeah, that's what they said. So Angie just said that the piranhas, that there were more piranhas, that there appeared to be more piranhas in there today than there were yesterday. Which, wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Paint time. So if we're, no, she said the reverse. What? No, she didn't. She said there appear to be more piranhas in the tank now than there were yesterday. That's what she just said. Hold on. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing. Paint time. Okay. So we have, we're just gonna do initials. Okay, so we have it's not going to Kaito or Tenko. This murder requires having the smarts to know the trick, not being stupid enough to be fooled by it. They could all be fooled easily. It could be Tenko. And Tenko could just be covering for Himiko, or using Himiko as a guise. Let's see. We have what am I doing? Insect meet and greet. So let's do I am. God, what is it? Is this one? Okay, a little bit low. I am G, and then we have. Who do we have in there? God, who do? It's in the transcript somewhere. Let's find that. Okay, that's not working. Hey, let's pull up the characters and go off that. Let's place characters for last night. So we have. Okay, we have Gonta in there. We have Himiko in there. Tenko's in there, right? Yeah. I think so. We have Tenko in there. We have Sumigi in there. We have Angie. And Mew wasn't in there. But her reason is corroborated by Gonta. And then Shuichi. Okay. God, what was I that took me so long. I forgot where I was going with this. Let's draw a timeline. That's small. Doesn't matter. So we have body discovered, and then let's say right here is midnight, and then let's say we wake up here and then actually let me switch that around. We wake up here and then we come to the gym here. And then let's say around here, it was like around 8 o'clock that Gonta started chasing people, right? Yeah, let's say 8 o'clock is IMG, which places Gonta, Himiko, Tenko, Tsumigi, Angie, and Shuichi in here. And then let's put the murder here. So we have insect meet and greet, the murder, midnight, and then we wake up, go to the gym, and he's in the tank. But wait. When was the tank procured? Like, when did they get the tank situated? Was it before? It had to have been before, right? Or no. Because they would have seen it happen. Who? It was Kibo and Kaito helping, right? And Himiko or Sumigi or Angie, Himiko or Angie would have seen something. They would have seen a little 3'6" man being stuffed into a tank full of piranhas. So it had to have happened between. Oh wait! He gave us a time. He gave us the time frame. Why isn't? Okay, there we go. Where's it at? He gave us a time frame for when. What's it called? When they were in the insects meet and greet, right? But who did he tell it to? Oh, to Mew, right? No. It's too far up. I think it was 9 to 11. Right? I'm pretty sure it was 9 to 11. Which means the murder had to have happened within an hour. Or maybe it was 8 and 11. It was either 8. Let's go with 8 to 11. So we're there for 8 to 11. From 8 to 11. Himiko and Tenko are brought by Gonta. Gonta stays. Or Himiko and Angie are brought by Gonta from the gym. Gonta stays. Kokichi leaves. So that makes possible people. Let's do it down here. Possible is Kokichi, Kirumi. Who else is there? Kaito. Keyboy. Kyo. This is a lot of K's. It's all K's. It's all K's. And then Maki. It's all K's and Maki. And Mew. Also Mew. That's a lot of people. Okay, yeah, so between these people, it's probably not Mew, I would say. Because her story was backed up by Gonta. Then again, that's 3 hours. There's no way she was doing that for 3 hours. Unless she was. In which case it's possible. Kokichi is mad suspicious. Because I don't even remember what his reason was for leaving. But it couldn't have been good. Kirumi. Was Kirumi there? Oh, you know what? We have truth bullets. Hold on. I'm so dumb. Insect meet and greet. Let's see. Oh, Kia was there. Okay, so the final group. Oh, 9 to 11. Okay, it's 9 to 11. Final group is Shuichi, Gonta, Kibo, Kyo, Sumigi, Tenko, Himiko, and Angie. So let's erase Kyo from here. And then let's put him over here. 5 minutes to 9. Kokichi left the lab at 9. And so if nighttime is officially started at 10 and you can't enter the gym after nighttime, it had to have happened between 9 and 10. When did Kokichi come back is the question. Okay, so we have these people stuck there 9 to 11. Murder having 9 to 10. Couldn't have been any of these people. Since Gonta, Angie, and Himiko were the last people in the gym out of this group, it couldn't have been any of these people. If we're assuming all of this is true. Mew claims that she was using her secret woman weapon, and Gonta corroborates that. Kokichi left at 9. Definitely should have made this timeline bigger, but whatever. Kibo and Kaito were helping, but we have no clue. What were they doing like the rest of the night? We have no alibis for anybody. Nobody's given an alibi. Maki doesn't care enough to give an alibi, probably. We can't trust Kokichi. I don't think Kirumi would kill anybody, but we also don't have an alibi for her. Alright, let's continue. Super crammed. Jeez, we get it. More piranhas than yesterday. There might be something to that. So yeah, the more piranhas than yesterday is just Ryoma's body displacing the water and piranhas. Cramped piranhas has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Monopad, sorry, that's old games. And then Ryoma's body. Ryoma's body is nothing more than a skeleton now. Not even a shadow of what he was. The heck is this? Hey, is this really Ryoma? I didn't see the moment it happened, so I can't believe it.
Okay.
I'm certain of it.
Remember.
Everyone watching the show witnessed it. Okay, those piranhas look vicious. Okay, I mean, everything looks normal in this picture. But he really wasn't there overnight, huh? Unless it's Himiko and Angie. We saw Ryoma become nothing but bones.
Damn.
I still can't believe he died in such a gruesome way.
Well,
The water filled with blood so fast, we didn't see the whole thing, thankfully. But this skeleton is unmistakably Ryoma's. Unless it isn't. Jeez, I know he wanted to die, but he didn't have to actually go and do it.
no.
I mean, no, I don't think that's right, Kaito. Ryoma wasn't trying to die, he said as much. He was jealous of us, who wanted to live. Huh? What do you mean he was jealous? I'm positive that Ryoma wanted to join us, that's why he needed a reason to live. So that he could have the same feelings we do. So that he could have that reason to keep going. To fight alongside us. Then he was a real idiot. Who cares if you don't have a reason to live? What? Can't your reason for living be something simple like good food or your friends? That's gay. Damn it, that idiot. That's everything. Alright, that's all I wanted to see around the water tank. What's poppin', Kirumi? I should investigate the stage. I'm sure there's a clue there. Timer. This is the timer that was counting down the escape trick. I didn't realize it. It was a time. I didn't realize it was also a timer to reveal Ryoma's body. Okay, what's this? Vent isn't important because it looks important. We'll do the piranha tank last. Talk to Kirumi. Let's get an alibi from her.
Hey.
You were helping set up the show, right, Kirumi? Did you hear anything about the trick?
I do not agree.
No, I did not hear a word. Furthermore, my help consisted of sewing the banner and curtains. So I do not know the details of her trick.
Well.
I see. Oh, okay. Thanks anyways. There's a ladder here. I wonder if it was used to set up the show. I would imagine a show. When I stood on stage and looked up, the piranha tank was directly overhead. It was set up so that the bottom would open when the timer had reached 0. The bottom is open now, and the tank is empty. It doesn't look as though it had a lid. I can see the ceiling straight through. Oh, is the glass panel the bottom of the tank? It doesn't have a hatch? And only the front side is glass. The other sides are made of wood. So the piranha tank had no lid, and only the front was made of glass.
Hey, so
Oh yeah, that tank was from Himiko's research lab. Hey Kaito, you helped carry supplies for the show, right?
got it.
Yeah, me, Kibo, Himiko, and Angie. It was a lot of work. But I just helped carry it. I wonder how they hung it from there.
You know,
It was a heavy tank full of water and piranhas. It couldn't have been easy to lift. It seems this is where the lighting batten for the gym is attached. Batten? I'm going with batten. Kirumi. The control panel on the side of the stage allows you to raise and lower the baton. I keep saying baton. The batten. It seems they lowered the batten, attached a piranha tank to it, then raised it again. I never knew lighting battens were sturdy enough to lift a tank like that.
That is correct.
Since it was built to lift heavy objects, it is probably quite sturdy. They begin down like that. Piranha tank has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Is there more? Oh wait. I'd completely forgotten about that. But how do you get up to that window? There's a window covering. I mean, there's this curtain covering it, but I believe there's a window on the other side.
what's the matter?
You want to check that window out?
Okay.
Yeah, but how did you know there was a window there?
Ah,
Oh, it's too high up to reach, huh? Let's get the ladder. Yeah, it is pretty high. Even higher than the piranha tank. Higher than the piranha tank.
yeah.
That's right. There's a ladder next to the stage. I'll go get it. So, Ryoma's body could have been dropped into the tank from the other side, I guess. But then, wouldn't it? Oh, his body could have been lowered. Okay. His body could have been lowered using the rope. And then for whatever fucking reason they put the rope next to the Okay, Ryoma's body was lowered using the rope. Was lowered from the planning. Me or the killer? Scheming, plotting. Ryoma's body was lowered from the other side of the window, the pool, using the rope found next to the tank. But why was the rope left there? When could this have happened? And how did they reach the window from the pool side? When could this have happened? Oh, you know what? Huh. I'm thinking. So this really puts suspicion on the people who weren't there. right? Because Himiko and Angie were there before the pool opened. I mean, the gym opened, so nobody could have entered before them. But when the pool is the pool, wait, the pool closes at a certain time. I think the pool closes at nighttime, right? Oh shit. I didn't even, oh my god. Ryoma drowned in the pool. He didn't even drown in the piranha tank or anywhere else. He drowned in the pool. That would make, but like, how did they? What? How did they get into the pool? The pool is closed at nighttime too, right? And when would they have had time to? Nice to hear your theories. When would they have had time? Okay, let's do theory 1.5. Ryoma was drowned in the pool next door to the gym. But when did they have time to lower him into the tank? The piranha tank. I don't think they would have, unless Himiko and Angie are just the most oblivious people on the planet. Let's keep going. Kaito quickly headed off to the stage. He returned carrying the ladder that was set up beside the stage over his shoulder.
Hey, so
But you know, shouldn't the sidekick be the one bringing the ladder? To use the ladder? Are you using the ladder? Am I bringing the ladder for you, or are you bringing the ladder for me? Yeah, I suppose so. Thank you. After setting up the ladder on top of the stage, I climbed up to the rungs. What we got?
You can just barely reach the window with this. And if you open the curtain... Oh, the window is open.
if the window's open, does that mean the culprit used it?
The culprit may have gone in and out of this window. So there is that glass panel probably didn't come from the tank, because there's there are hatches at the bottom. So where did it come from? I don't know.
So what's on the other side of the window?
I can't see much, but I think it's the pool.
A pool, huh? I heard we had one here somewhere. All right, let's check it out later. The culprit probably went through there.
Oh, wait. What is this?
What's up?
Nothing. It just looks like marks on the window frame.
The window frame has distinct abrasions, perhaps scratched by something, like his handcuffs. But why? This might be related to the case. I should remember it. Marked window frame has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Was he hanging on the top of that? That looks like the top frame. Why was he hanging on the top of that? Why would that make sense? Maybe it got stuck or something? Or he got stuck? Because he probably would have caused too much of a panic inside of the tank with the piranhas, and he would have been eaten inside of the tank if he were alive in the tank. So it's more likely that he was drowned before even being in the tank. But where is there enough water to drown somebody besides the pool? Oh, what did it say before that? I climbed down from the ladder to the stage. You done investigating the window? Then I'll go put the ladder back.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you, Kaito.
Jeez.
Shouldn't the sidekick be doing this? He complained, but he still put the lighter back for me. Pussy man. I've investigated everything I wanted to on the stage. Y'all done here? Then let's go.
Okay.
Where are we going first? I believe we've investigated everything we need to for now. The line of investigation's over now, so who's the culprit? It's not over. What? We still have 2 more places to check. I can't say for certain yet. There are other places I need to investigate.
Come on, man.
What? You still don't know? I never thought detective work would be such work. So where else do we gotta investigate?
That's
First, the pool next to the gym. Okay, I thought we were doing a next thing. They're connected by the window above the stage, so that needs to be looked at.
that's true.
After that, I want to go to Ryoma's room and find out which motive video he had. Are we not going to Himiko's room too? Then I want to investigate the Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. I've deduced that the handcuffs we found in the water tank probably came from there. Why? Where? We've already been there. Is that everything? I mean, unless it's in the quote-unquote showers. Last of all, to the Ultimate Magician's lab, I want to know more about Himiko's trick. If we go there, I'm sure there'll be some kind of clue. So we still got a lot to do, huh? Then, huh? Good luck, Shuichi. After all, it's gonna be you doing all the heavy lifting here.
You're right.
Don't
Right.
screw around.
What do you mean, right? Are you saying I'm useless? Yes. Is there a right way to respond to that? Yes. The right way to respond to that is yes. You're correct. I am saying that. Alright, where's the closest place? Where's that? Where? Also, okay. And we are here. Let's just run over. Hold for it. Yes. Yeah, you're correct. That's exactly what we're saying. Also, what is that room? The Ultimate Magician's Lab. So this is Himiko's research lab. What were we gonna investigate again? The trick that Himiko used in her magic show. I need to figure out how it works.
No.
Well, you say that, but what if it was real magic, with no tricks or mechanisms? That would be great if it existed. Well, that would be a problem. But it's not just about the trick. I wanted to ask that guy some questions. Yeah, why'd you fucking leave last night? What were you doing? Where were the piranhas? Oh, okay, right there. It's a huge water tank. It looks like the one that was used in Himiko's show. It looks like the same tank Himiko used in the show. I guess this one was a backup. That's what Himiko told me and Kibo when we carried the tank out of here. What do you mean you guessed then? Why'd you say you guess if that's what she told you? Then perhaps if we investigate this tank, we can learn the secret of the trick. Encouraged, I began walking around the tank. I was looking for anything that could be a switch or a mechanism. What's this? There's a segment of the tank near the top that opens up, but why open it? But why open up there? So she can climb out, maybe onto the or inside of the stairs, maybe. Maybe the stairs are there to act as a way for her to get onto the what's it called? Onto the platform to go into the tank, and also for her to hide in and change afterwards. Maybe. Wait, perhaps it isn't random. Yeah, I'd imagine. I would imagine it's not random. This segment had to open up here. Water tank trick has been added to the truth bullet section of your monopad. Alright, Kokichi.
Shuichi!
Hey Shuichi, you want to ask me something?
Okay.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. You are my favorite after all. When he says that, it sounds like he means the opposite. It makes me nervous.
Hey.
I do actually. It's about when we were kidnapped by Gonta yesterday. You snuck into our rooms to steal our motive videos, right? But is that all you were doing? You came back pretty late.
I see.
You want to know my alibi for nighttime yesterday? That's a good question to ask. The gym is off limits during nighttime, so Ryoma was probably killed before or after. Which makes nighttime yesterday so suspicious, since everyone was doing their own thing.
Hey!
And what were you doing then? It'd be easier if I just explained step by step what happened while I was out last night. So, do it. After you regained consciousness, Shuichi, Gonta brought Himiko and Angie. That was about 5 minutes before 9 p.m. Right after that, I left Gonta's lab and headed toward the dorms. I thought I'd be back in an hour, the start of nighttime, but something happened. Something happened? Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kirumi stopped me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and... Oh. Mom just asked what my plan was after my film class and internship were over. Fully going to send me into a panic attack with one question. Another internship. Or ask for an actual job. Okay. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. Then she started criticizing my behavior and lecturing me on my manners and relationships. That doesn't sound like her. That's the second part. Can you believe that? Nope. I mean, who does she think she is? My mom or something? Didn't you say she was? Yeah, I was about to say. Didn't you ask Kirumi to be your mom? Oh, okay. She just kept talking and finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Yeah, let's cause if we confirm that with Kirumi, assuming they didn't work together, that crosses 2 names off of this list. Well, only the first half hour was a lecture. Then we played tag for the other half. She was starting to bore me, so I turned around to leave, and then...
Please wait.
Stop right there. Our conversation is not over yet. I don't gotta listen to you. You're not worthy of lecturing the ultimate supreme leader. Come on, Miss Maid, catch me if you can.
That is...
Is that a request?
So that means...
And then, I guess Kirumi decided to take tag super seriously. I tried my best, but in the end she caught me a little before 10 p.m.
I'm disappointed.
And she started lecturing me again, and let me go when nighttime started. So do your alibis still hold up? Even when she was chasing you around?
Maybe.
We ran into each other a bunch of times, so yeah, they should hold up. And from 9 p.m. until nighttime, both Kokichi and Kirumi have alibis, but can we confirm that with Kirumi? Because this guy is notorious for lying, but then I guess if Kirumi follows any request, then Kokichi easily could have requested her to not say anything about it. Or requested her to lie. After Kirumi let me go, I finally went to the dorms and collected everyone's videos. But by the time I returned to Gonza's lab, it was already 9 p.m. Then from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an... Oh, whoops. And from 10 to 11, he doesn't have an alibi. Yeah, but we already established that the killing happened from 9 to 10, right? And the pool closes also, probably around the same time to keep people from drowning in it. So he couldn't have been in there. But I guess that's why the time of death isn't told in the Monokuma file. We don't know the time of death. Because Ryoma could have died last night somehow. And then his body was just put in the tank this morning. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kiruma was lecturing me. Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. I wonder who it was. Probably Mew. A girl in her underwear? What the hell is he talking about? Kokichi's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your monopad. Do we have to talk to Sumi in here? Oh. You didn't get captured by Gonta yesterday, did you, Kaito? Where were you, and what were you doing? That's a great question.
Okay.
I was running around the whole time. I hid in bathrooms, bedrooms, all over the school. I see. Okay, I guess we're talking to Sumigi. What are you doing here, Sumigi? Huh? Well, I'm investigating. I know I'm plain, but it's plain to see I'm investigating. You are plain.
Okay.
You're right with that. Is that so?
Hey, so
Did you find any clues? I'm still thinking about that. Okay. I don't think you can uncover clues just by thinking about them. No. In fact, I still haven't found anything. Then get to it. Looking around is how you find clues. But I think leaving that guy alone is just plain bad. Ah, okay. Sumigi gave Kokichi a meaningful glance. So I've decided to plainly keep an eye on him. Wait a minute. I just thought about something. I gotta check something. Okay, never mind. Sumigi was there. I thought maybe my mind was placing Sumigi there when she wasn't actually, but no, she was. That way, even plain old me can help out. Okay, fair enough, I guess. Are we leaving? Would you like to leave? Yes. Alright, next is to the pool. I should fast travel. Because I'm pretty sure you have to go outside to get to the pool, right? Yeah, I'm gonna fast travel. What is that? Oh, dorms. Pool. We can't fast travel there, but we can fast travel to the outside. There we go. Why can't we? Why aren't there some places we can't fast travel? Just because we don't need to go there? And then it's over here, right? Yeah, okay. The Aqualarium. What is that? Is that his hat up there at the top right? There's an inner tube floating in the pool. It looks like a big sturdy rubber one.
I see.
Let me guess. Some idiots didn't clean up after themselves. Okay, well, Monocubs. Don't look at us. I don't like water. I prefer juice. We get heavier when our cotton absorbs water. It makes losing weight a nightmare. I want to play in the water with everyone. It sounds fun. You know, Monodem might be onto something. I kinda wanna go in the pool now. Yeah, who cares about losing weight?
Stupid.
Idiots? I'm not here to play. We're to smack these bastards into the pits of hell. We're the Monocubs, the meanest, nastiest, cruelest mascots around.
Dumbass.
If you don't get it, I'll throw you into the pool myself. Please don't. Monosuke, please stop. Can't we all just get along? You saying that if we don't get along, I'll end up like Monokid? Damn, that was... why are they here? So then, it was one of us that put the inner tube here. Oh, so then, it was one of us that put the inner tube here, not the Monocubs? Well, it doesn't matter. The inner tube probably isn't related to the case. Isn't related to the case? If it were just for playing around, then why is there a rope tied to it? What could that be for? That is intriguing. Why is that? That's a great question. That's a great question. That's a great question. That's a great question. Alright, what's that? Bits of fabric. Huh? There's something else floating in the pool. It looks like a little piece of fabric. It's just trash, right? Nothing to be worried about. We're looking for the culprit. We don't have time to pick up trash.
Okay.
Yeah, but perhaps it's just my intuition, but it does bother me. Let's check it out. I should learn to trust it sometimes. My intuition is the ultimate detective. Yep, let's check it out. It's fabric. You know what Ryomu was wearing? Fabric. Black piece of fabric. You know what everybody else is wearing? Except for the half-naked girl that Kokichi allegedly saw in the courtyard. Fabric. Black piece of fabric has been added to the truth bullet section of your money pad. Let's look at the rules. Some pool rules are posted here. There's one that I find peculiar. There are also some specifications written here. The pool is 82 feet in length and is 69 feet wide. Oh, wait. Korikyo said 65 feet, right? I don't see how they could have gotten up there to even open the window unless it's from the other side. Unless... No, there's no footprints on the wall. The pool side is 13 feet on each end, and the left and right sides are 8 feet each. There's something bothering me about the pool rules. They say... Oh. Monokuma.
Oh! No jumping into the pool, especially at nighttime.
Whoa, where did you come from?
I mean, jumping itself is fine. If you want to jump in front of a car or a train, that's on you.
No.
But the pool is off limits at nighttime. See? No swimming at nighttime.
See, yeah. No swimming at nighttime.
That's...
That would be a violation, right? And you would step in?
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare.
Yeah, okay. Nobody else... I was gonna say that during the time that we were being chased around by Gonta's bugs, the siren could have blared, but the people outside of the room didn't report that at all, so that's probably not it.
And then that person will be ripped apart by the excisals.
What?
You'd go that far?
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet.
Since that's the case, can we assume no one was in the gym or pool at nighttime?
Well, at the very least, no one alive.
Okay, so he was drowned in the pool. No swimming at nighttime. That just might play into this case. Are we gonna say anything about that last line? No? Okay. Pool rules has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Yeah, I guess we're really just not gonna say anything. Alright. The Win Jindo. You can see the gym's window over there. That's the window we investigated from on top of the stage in the gym. I mean, it's pretty high up. You wouldn't be able to reach it with just a ladder.
Okay.
I agree. The ladder only barely reached the window, and it was on the stage. If that's the case, then it might have been hard for someone to have gone through here. I mean, the only thing I can think of, right, is using the rope to like securing the rope on the other end and using it to climb up the wall. But why wouldn't there be like some sort of footprints on the wall or something? Especially since you're using all of your weight to counterbalance yourself on the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be right. And then that ladder is probably like a 13-foot ladder. But then why is there, where's this rope in the pool going? It just like fades away. Where's it, what's it connected to? Let's see. I guess, yeah, the pool itself. This doesn't look like a normal school pool. More like a pool at a resort. The pool is deep, but it isn't filled up all the way. Still, plenty of water to swim in. Oh, you know what might have happened? Is we were kaide when we searched this. We weren't Shuichi yet. The water level hasn't changed, but I can see something floating in it. Yeah, couple things. Diving board. It's a large diving board. It looks like something you'd find at a resort. Nothing about it has changed. Okay, wait, so you have been in here, fucker. Storage room door. This is the pool's equipment shed. I'll take a look inside just in case. Huh? Is that an electric air pump for the tube? But why? What's the significance of the tube? Yeah, I got nothing yet. I see. You could easily fill a large inner tube with this. There doesn't seem to be anything else worth inspecting. Gotcha.
Hey, so
Hey, Shuichi, does this pool really have anything to do with the case? We got all psyched up about it, but it doesn't seem like there are any clues here.
But
Well, that inner tube is still bothering me. And the fabric? I don't know what it tells us, but I feel like it's related to this case. Same. But you know, if that inner tube is related to the case, the culprit is pretty careless. I mean, you could say the same about the rope on the side of the tank. If it was related to the case, why didn't they clean it up? Maybe they couldn't. But why wouldn't they be able to, is the question from there. Like, if they couldn't, why couldn't they? Both the pool and the gym are off limits at nighttime, which extends until what, 8 a.m. the next day? So from 10 to 8, the pool and the gym are closed. And nobody alive was in the pool or gym after nighttime, which means the only person who could have been there is the only person who's dead is which is Ryoma. So that means the killing had to have occurred in either place after 9 but before 10, or in the pool after 8, right? I'm pretty sure that follows logically. Just leaving it sitting out like that, don't you think that's straight up careless?
no.
No, even if they wanted to put it away, they couldn't. There's no pole or anything around here that you could use to get the inner tube. Oh, swimming specifically is off limits. But being in the pool isn't off limits. Okay, but if Ryoma was in the pool, how do they get him to the other side? Okay. Okay, I'm starting to see something. We're gonna do some bad drawings to illustrate this, right? So we've got, let's go ahead and finish that. And then let's extend this some, a little bit more. So we've got Ryoma, right? And we've got him in the pool. And then we've got the killer also in the pool. Ryoma is, I don't know how they drowned him, but he's dead inside, let's say this is the pool, and then over here this is the gym. This is the gym, right? So we have Ryoma in here in the pool, in the inner tube. The killer from this side floats him out in the inner tube with the rope that's, let's set this up. Let's say it's the window here. This is the tank here. We got stairs. And then we have the rope. So they float Ryoma. Huh. But then, okay, let me just finish this. Let me not doubt this theory before I even fully get it out. So they float. The killer floats Ryoma into the middle of the pool on the inner tube with the rope. This rope tied around, I don't know, let's just say his torso. So they throw the rope through the window, and then somehow, I don't know, maybe it's Himiko and Angie, or Himiko or Angie. They come in the gym, and then they come up here, get the ladder, grab the rope, pull him through, and since he's handcuffed, his handcuffs scrape the window frame, and then they pull him through. And if the ladder can reach the window, it can also reach the piranhas. So they put his body in the pit, in the tank of piranhas, and then they stash the rope over here, which means if you're not allowed in the gym at that. Okay, if you're not, yeah, okay, yeah, nothing's changed. I was about to say some shit that didn't matter because nothing's changed. And then the rope is over here. But then where'd the water come from? I don't know. Back to game.
Remember,
the water level is so low, you couldn't grab the tube even if you did manage to bring it closer.
But you know,
Then why not just jump in and fish it out by hand? Also, why is the rope attached to it? If not to get the tube out. Oh, that's right. They couldn't get in the water. Couldn't get in the water. Yeah, I suppose you could think of it that way.
you know,
Well, we can't stay here forever, right? Let's go check out the other places. There's no time to waste. Isn't that right, sidekick? Unlike the wind bullseye. Yeah, sure. Don't seem so enthused about this sidekick business. Alright, so what? We have Ryoma's room now? And is that it? Hold on. Wait. Is Ryoma's room the last place we're checking? I think it is. That went by a lot. Nope, no, it's not. What's this? Why are we going over here? Oh yeah, the ultimate. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's go to Ryoma's room first, and then we'll go talk to whoever that is. I think it's Maki and Kirumi. All right, where is his room? There it is. This is Ryoma's room, huh? So where's this video? I don't see it sitting out anywhere. Maybe he put it on his bookcase. Kaito opened all the drawers one by one, checking each one of them. That's weird. I can't find it anywhere.
You're right.
I see. So we can't find it. That's alright. That's a clue in itself. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey.
You see, if we suppose the motive for the crime was the video, there's a high possibility that that Ryoma had the culprit's motive video.
Remember.
If their motive video was left at the scene, they would immediately be suspicious. There's no reason the culprit would leave behind that kind of incriminating evidence. That's true.
Okay.
And the video is not in the room, which means, so it's just like we thought. That video was the motive.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best explanation I can think of.
That's my sidekick.
All right, that's just what I'd expect from my top sidekick. You have multiple? Oh shit! Forgot about that.
Shuichi.
What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing.
So,
By the way, I was thinking
I mean,
maybe we all should have watched those motive videos after all.
Huh?
nah,
They showed the most important people to us, right?
that's right.
So maybe we should have watched them without looking away from the truth.
I mean,
At the time, I agreed with Kibo, but after thinking about it, I changed my mind.
that's right.
And if we were worried about watching them alone, we could have just watched them together. Watch them together?
Got it.
Yeah, we should have gathered together. We should have gathered together and watched other videos. Share everybody's motives. That would have discouraged the killing, but also created a killing opportunity. Let's say, Kibo's motive is his. Let's say Mew had Kibo's video and his motive was his creator, right? Fucking, I don't know, Sumigi could have killed Mew to make Kibo seem suspicious or something. Even if it's something you can't bear by yourself, it'd be possible with everyone. That's what cooperation is, right? That's what Kokichi was trying to do.
Hey.
Kokichi was trying to get us to participate in a motive video viewing party of sorts. That's why he forced us into the same room. Do you think that was his way of cooperating? Do you think the same way? No? If that's what he wanted, he could have just asked us.
Jeez.
That's what a normal person would have done. But the thing is, he's not normal.
That's right.
Maybe he did want us to cooperate. There's no way to know for sure. He'd never tell us. It's true. It's impossible to know what Kokichi's thinking. But I suppose he could have been acting in our favor for once. Is that it for in here? I'm guessing? Okay. Alright, 2 more places then. Am I just talking to them?
Hey,
Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier, you said that you weren't going to help us investigate. Are you serious about that?
So what?
You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve this mystery on your own? That's completely different. That's pretty harsh. But my sidekick is working his ass off.
Huh?
Sidekick?
Got it.
Yep, Shuichi's my sidekick now.
Hey,
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick? Oh god. Okay. She's growing on me.
So,
The dumb one? I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
well,
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation? Okay, yeah, she's growing.
you know,
More importantly, why have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
like I'd know.
Why do you care?
no.
Because it's bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one enters.
Don't understand.
Is this an interrogation?
No.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so.
Hey,
It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to,
is that alright?
but you should at least cooperate with our investigation.
Because.
Because all our lives are on the line, unless she's a killer.
So,
Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night.
Hey,
And I can ask you this. Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night, trying to capture all of us.
why?
How are you able to avoid being caught?
I see.
Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. What do you mean? What? All I did was tell him... Oh. If you lay a hand on me, you'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all. So Gonta got scared off by that? Well, I guess he would hold back against a girl. As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that?
Hey,
Oh. Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything. Okay, I'm done here. Huh? You are?
that's right.
Well, her alibi's a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. Oh, okay. Well, if you say so. That's what my instincts are telling me. Oh, you should have said that in the beginning.
Hey, so,
But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Shuichi, okay?
I believe in you.
He's my sidekick, you know. He's pretty good. In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Maki alone has been added to the triplet section of your monopad. No, that's definitely going to be a problem later. Alright, Kirumi, I do want to talk to you too. Can you confirm Kokichi? Huh? What are you doing here, Kirumi?
do you agree?
We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced toward Maki. So you're staying with Maki.
Got it.
That's good thinking. Hey, once we're done with the trial, can I get a massage?
May I?
But of course. Since you are here, Shuichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it.
What do you think?
When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Damn, that's a great question. What happened before we went back to our room and before like Kaito told us that Gonta was running around? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. We met Gonta outside of the dorms. We met him by a bush and he like ducked and then Gonta charged us and knocked us the fuck out. What happened to him after that? What happened to him after that? All he did was duck, right? Unless he like ran into the bushes or something. But we don't know where he went after that. He kind of just... I don't know. The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Ben,
Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive.
Hey,
The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive?
that is correct.
Gonta was the last one to see him alive. At around 8 p.m. yesterday. Oh yeah, he did say that. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Shukuchi method. So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured.
Yes, of course.
Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Miu saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible. Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday until around 8 p.m. So Gonta was alive. Oh, oops, wrong one. Truth bullets. Gonta was alive until at least around 8 p.m. And all of us were in here at 8 p.m. Kokichi leaves at 8:55 and returns at 11 or around 11. Oh. So let's say Ryoma died, or yeah, well, obviously. Let's say Ryoma for sure died. Okay, no, still obviously. Ryoma died after 8. So that means it could have been Himiko and Angie. But I guess that's also possible for the next morning. And this does seem like a murder that you would need 2 people for. If this beautiful work of art that I've created is, I don't know, possibly what happened, then this is probably required 2 people. But I mean, if it's 2 people, it's probably Angie taking advantage of Himiko, right? Not the other way around. Since she's so into God now. Or my bad, since she's so into Atua now. I mean, otherwise, there's only an hour for this to happen. And then it's just not possible, right? Because, yeah, you can go into the pool at night. Like, you can go into the pool house at nighttime, but you can't go into the actual pool. The gym, you can't enter at all, and the gym is where the body was. And if the window and the pool are connected at all, or let's just say, okay, the gym was only open after, let's throw 8. The gym was only open after 8. And Himiko and Angie were the first people waiting at the gym for it to open. The first and only people waiting there for it to open. So they were the first people into the gym the next day. What were their reactions when Gonta brought them to the insect meet and greet? I don't remember. But then, besides them, there's only an hour to make all this happen. Witnessing Ryoma has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Alright, now we're going to... So I guess we're trusting Kokichi. I guess character... I should have reached this like a long time ago, but I guess characters lying in investigations isn't... That's not a thing that happens. That's not a possibility. The Ultimate Tennis Pro's lab. If I'm right, then the handcuffs that were found in the tank came from here. And if the handcuffs came from here, that means the culprit was here as well. They may have left a trace of evidence. This room is a little different from when we were here before. It feels off. What's the matter, Shuichi?
No.
Nothing. Anyway, let's figure out the handcuffs. We should take care of that problem first. What's this door? Was this door here before? Can you get out the way? Oh, okay. Shower room. We weren't able to go in here last time. Okay, so it is a fucking prison shower. Is that why they tried to keep it secret? This is the first time I've been in here. It's a shower room, but it feels less like the Ultimate Tennis Pros. And more like the Ultimate Prisoner's lab.
Hey, so
Do you think it was made that way on purpose? Did they remodel the shower just for that?
Okay.
Gotta be. Yeah, I think they did. Jeez, Monokuma's got bad taste. We already knew that. Closed window. No, these are too rectangular. The panel from the panel inside of the what's it called was perfectly square. Or at least it looked like it. Let's do the window first though. This window has no vines or barbed wires blocking it. All that too. Could it be... There was that one window I could see from the pool area. This might be it. I'm gonna open it and check. Oh shit.
Just as I suspected.
Yep. This is definitely it.
The window you can see from the pool is the
Oh.
window to Ryoma's lab.
third floor's high up, but if they aimed well, they could reach the pool. But Monokuma said you can't go in the pool at nighttime, right?
If anyone violates a school regulation, a campus-wide siren will blare. And then that person will be ripped apart by the excisals.
You'd go that far?
Well, so far the siren hasn't gone off, so no one's needed to be ripped apart. Yet.
Because that hasn't happened yet, can we assume no one was in the gym or the pool at nighttime?
Well, at least no one alive.
But you know,
Why'd he say no one alive? Because somebody dead could have been in there.
Is that alright?
I believe he was hinting that a dead person wouldn't be considered to be breaking the rules. Which means it is possible that a dead body was in the gym or the pool at nighttime.
you know,
So there's a chance Ryoma was carried to the gym after he was killed. But, you know, there's no point in carrying his body there if you can't even get in. And I don't know if it's safe to say there was no point. Wait a second. What's this?
hey, so
Hey, look. There's weird scratches on the window frame.
You're right.
More? Yeah, it's as if something scraped against it. These marks are similar to the ones that were on the gym's window frame. I'm positive these marks aren't the result of opening and closing the window normally. This window frame is sturdy as well. The gym's window frame was the same way. It looks like it would hold, even with a lot of weight on it.
Shuichi,
Now you understand, right, Shuichi?
got it.
How amazing I am to have noticed such a super ultra important clue.
Kaito Momota,
It's...
luminary of the stars.
That counts. I mean, I found a pretty important clue too, but I won't say that. Marked window frame has been added to the Shukula section of your handbook. Does he like to handcuff himself or something? Why the fuck does he have handcuffs? And why is it at the top? Let's do the sink. This is a pretty big stone sink. You could fill it up with a lot of water. What's this? Scratches on the stone, like something was scraped against it. Those look like claw marks. You're right. What made them? These scratch marks are clearly not natural. They must have been made by some kind of metal. That is interesting. Scratch sink has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Why would the sink be scratched though? Who would have attacked Ryoma? There they are. The handcuffs. Look, Kaito. Handcuffs hanging on the wall. Oh, they look like the ones in the tank. Or wait, are they the same? Well, do you know where else we can get handcuffs from in here?
Because.
Is there a Spencer's or something that I'm unaware of? I think so. Here, look.
Remember.
See? One empty hook. The handcuffs we found must have been hung here. That means the culprit was definitely here. Scratched handcuffs has been updated in the truth bullet section of your monopad. We came here to confirm my suspicion about the handcuffs found in the tank. But we found even more important clues than I expected. Together with the fact that this is Ryoma's own lab, there are too many points of concern to be mere coincidence. It must be important evidence.
Hey!
It seems like you figured something out. You seem more confident.
All right.
Then on to the next place. There's no point staying here.
Okay.
Right. I don't think... Is there a next place? That's all the places, right? Would you like to leave? Yeah. I'm pretty sure of of all the places, that was like... Okay. Alright. So, where should we go?
Whoa!
As he came out of the shower room, Kaito tripped and fell to the ground.
Hold up.
The hell? Something's caught on my leg. Don't tell me. It looks like a cable. Is this for the tennis net? Man, whoever left this here should have put it in the corner. Wait, the tennis net? I mean, it is slack. I was just about to mention that. I see. That's why this room felt odd. I should investigate this in detail. The reason I thought this room felt off is because of the net. When I came here last time, the tennis net was set up.
Okay.
But now the cable has been removed. So, like, someone took the cable off? How would they do that?
Hey.
Kaito, can you help me? To transfer his body across the... Oh, wait. Did they use the cable like a zip line? But no, that'd be too fucking ridiculous. I want to measure how long this cable is. Watch it be 65 feet. What is happening? Why do people know this shit? No need. It's about 50 feet long.
Huh?
What? Oh, I was in the tennis club till middle school, so I know how long the cable is. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. You were in the table club? The tennis club?
That's right.
That's why it pissed me off so much that Ryoma was acting like that.
Hey.
Did you know Ryoma from before? He did say the famous Ryoma Hoshi. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him.
You know,
I mean, these days, there's no one who's played tennis that hasn't heard of him. He's been a tennis legend since middle school. He was like a hero to every tennis kid.
jeez.
And then, once I finally got to meet him, he became a coward. It pissed me off so much, I ended up being too hard on him.
Damn.
But regretting that now won't help. There's nothing I can do. So what's suspicious about the length of the cable? Did something about it bother you? Oh. Wait, were the pool rules a truth bullet? Because I don't remember what they said. They are. Oh, it doesn't tell us about the pool though. It was 39 feet something. And then I think 82 feet, 39 feet, 13 feet, and 8 feet. I think. But I don't remember which dimensions those like correlated to. Like, well, obviously 82 feet is the length, 39 feet is the width, and what was 13 and 8 feet? I don't remember what 13 and 8 feet was. Maybe, no. Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to look. I'll have to double check.
No.
No, nothing specific. I was just checking. So detectives get bothered by small details, huh? Like an overbearing mother-in-law nitpicking a young wife. Yeah, like exactly like that. What is that analogy? Tennis net cable has been added to the truthful section of your monopad. Ding dong bing bong. It's trial time.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you've been tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kinda like searching the internet for that perfect porno video. In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh?
What do you...
The class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard. See you later!
Shuichi!
He's out of pocket all the time. Looks like it's time, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Hey, why do you look so worried now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. You can do it. I believe in... I don't like this encouragement. I don't like it. What's your alibi? What was he doing again? He said he was running and hiding all night. Yeah, I don't believe that shit. It's mad suspicious. Believe in me?
Why?
Why do you trust me, Kaito? There's a chance that I'm the
Idiots.
I've been leaving you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
Huh?
What?
Listen up.
Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but
I believe in you.
don't worry about that. I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
Shuichi!
We're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or go into space.
Let's do it.
If you're not gonna get yourself in gear now, then when? Now's all you got.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Kaito, I know.
Keep your chin up.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. Hey, that's my sidekick. He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together.
That's it.
Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. What? I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. What? No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. What? You said I came in at a dark time, right? We just finished the investigation too. We're going to the shrine, right? Okay. I still don't know how to navigate my way around this school. How do I? Okay, there. You want in this game? Yeah, Ryoma died. Lore in this game, this one specifically makes me dizzy. I can see that, because what the fuck did we just see? The fact that supposedly everyone came from different places makes everything a lot more complicated. Because in game 1 and 2, we all came from the same place, the school. Or I guess in game 2, where were we, the Ultimate Despairs? We came from, we all came from the same group. This time we were all taken from different places. Ryoma supposedly came out of jail or something. God, look at buff Monokuma.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained. What is that?
What?
You got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out who the culprit is, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time.
As you're playing Danganronpa, I'm playing Danganronpa. Ooh, which game? Same one? 3?
Hey!
Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate?
Same one? Ooh.
You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Maybe Himiko feels guilty for what happened. She feels guilty that Angie used her. Rumble, rumble, ramble, 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 ramble. The door appeared before us with a pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped toward the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, can't get over that statue. The statue is so good. I love that statue. Just as we passed through the door, what? Don't tell me it broke. Let me save. I'm gonna save preemptively, because I just got PTSD to that time when the game just froze. PTSD, meh. Flashbacks. 2 seconds later, it started up again. No, it started down again, stupid. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Would you like to save? Absolutely. I'll just save over it once we get there, but I'm definitely saving before we get there. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, Kaito slapped me on the shoulder. Oh, nope. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just the beginning. He didn't. I'm surprised.
Welcome!
You've hopelessly arrived once again. Did you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the excisals to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father... Yo? Hope.
What are you saying?
Nagito moment. You idiots are really committing to this henchman bit.
They're so cute.
You guys are, oh god. You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone. You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom. Almost like it's for a show. For a show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it.
Is this just for show? Are you showing this to the people outside and...
Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us. As in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain for your lives.
Then, the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But this is where I find the truth. I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I'll fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies.